Welcome to Kashmir University Weekly Video Digest Quest. First, a look at the highlights. A special feature on the talk given by German ambassador. And week-long training program for college principals concludes. Now, the details of these events with your host Jahan Dad. German ambassador to India, Mr. Michael Steiner, delivered a special talk in the convocation complex of the university. The convocation complex was jam-packed with students and faculty of the university to listen his talk. Welcoming the German ambassador and students, Vice-Chancellor, University of Kashmir, Professor Talat Ahmed said that changes in the technological and corporate world have not only put up new challenges, but also opportunities for the youth as well.
The idea that we want to have is that you should take full advantage of your youth, your training, and you can be a good help for the society in the West, okay, in particular Germany. So I thank you again, Ambassador, and I want that the students should take full advantage of your presence in the hall here, and definitely you will tell them what is best for them.
Professor Talat, while lauding this talented youth of Kashmir, said that there is a dire need to give students industrial exposure so as to enhance their employability.
As you all know, we are putting our best effort not only to give you good education and training, but also to make sure that you get your due in terms of good career, good opportunities to be in good jobs and be a good citizen of the country, and also contribute to the development of the state, of the country, and now to the world.
Delivering his special talk on the Valley and the Globe Opportunities for the Young Kashmiris, Mr. Steiner said that he has traveled and stayed in many places of the world. He told students that they should become not the object of globalization, but the subject of globalization.
What I did then to study abroad was at these times the exception, not at all the normal thing to do. Today, in the globalized world, it's not only normal, it's essential. But the good news is, it is possible. Also for you, also you here in Kashmir, have a chance to do it. Not to be object of globalization, but to be subject of globalization.
The German ambassador said to the audience that Kashmir reminds him of his own hometown.
The mountains, the glaciers, the lakes, and first and foremost, the warm-hearted, sincere, and hospitable Kashmiris. I also grew up in such a paradise with mountains, glaciers, lakes, with warm-hearted, sincere and hospitable people.
Mr. Steiner told students that due to technology, geographical nearness doesn't matter in today's world. He urged them to experience the globalized reality and move out to different places of the world.
In today's globalized world, it's not geographical nearness, but mental nearness that counts. So you have to know faraway places, because in reality, they might be very near. You have to experience the globalized reality. You have to go abroad for some time. In your interest, but also in the interest of your homeland, to which you will come back enriched.
Inviting students to come to Germany for studies and job opportunities, the German ambassador told them that wherever you go, be Kashmiri. Learn skills and come back to your place to give best to your motherland, he further said to the students.
Kashmir too needs that its young people are trained and qualified. Many will come back and be then able to help build Kashmir's future. So it's not about brain drain, it's about brain circulation.
Mr. Steiner said that Germany has one of the most dynamic labor markets and lowest youth unemployment rate in all European countries. However, he said that Germany requires young professionals, as his country will see the dearth of 6 million professionals by 2025.
It has the lowest youth employment rate of all 28 EU countries. And Germany needs more professionals. The reason is simple. Germany is a highly modern society, but on average 20 years older than Indians. We are, as you know, economically successful, but by 2025 we will lack 6 million professionals. We therefore need motivated young people from abroad who want to qualify, also from India, also from Kashmir.
He advised students to learn German language as it is the widely spoken native tongue in Europe and it will multiply their opportunities.
Today's Germany is an economic, technological and scientific hub, the largest economy of Europe. It is at the same time the gateway to Europe, the largest economy of the world. Today's Germany has an international atmosphere. You have top quality universities all over Germany, and these universities have developed close links with industry and offer excellent career opportunities.
After finishing his special talk, students and faculty members posed questions to the German ambassadors.
So you talked about academics, science, technology and employment, and you said you need professionals from Kashmir as well. But as you know that Islamophobia is all around the world these days, so I just want to know what have you done about the safety of Muslims?
If you look at the German society, I think we have the largest number of Turks, for example, in Germany. I said 11% of the students are from foreign countries, 11%. Now, the fact is that in the German society, 1/3 of the population has an immigration background. 1/3.
And I selected TU Hamburg for my master's program starting in October. So I just wanted to know what are the various options for me in Germany so that I can cover my living costs there.
To my remembrance, it's a one. We have 6,000 students in the moment studying in Germany. The yearly increase is 20%. We have, to my knowledge, around 1,200 of them being supported by scholarships. So you don't, in this case, would have to worry about income needs.
Germany for centuries remained the center of philosophy. And during my student days, whenever we used to be taught by our teachers about philosophy, most of the philosophers used to be having a German origin. I need not dwell upon that. We live in globalizing times where the buzzwords are management, commerce, trade, so on and so forth. I am very much interested in what are the prospects and the status of philosophy now in German universities.
I think the worst thing we could do if we would just understand the world under the aspect of how do I get enough energy, how do I produce for the best price a product. And you are right. That is now, of course, a little excursion. I think we have a problem in the world.
Visa policy of Germany towards Kashmir, because as we know, Asian countries are giving visas through agents, but European countries are giving visa by taking first the interview and other things, which is not economically good for Kashmiri students. It should be online or any other thing, sir.
I mean, we have it on the website, the visa system. Now, if you intend to go for a longer time, I agree that is for students, for people not living in a place where we have a general consulate or the embassy, it's cumbersome.
Registrar Professor Zafar Ahmed Rishi proposed the vote of thanks.
Convey our gratitude for all that is being done by His Excellency, Mr. Michael Steiner, Germany's ambassador to India for the youth of Kashmir. Sir, we hope that your good self would give special attention to Kashmir and Kashmir University in future as well. I express my gratitude to the Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Talat Ahmed, for his personal interest in making this event happen.
Dean Students Welfare Professor Nilofer Khan conducted the proceedings of the event.
We also welcome all the delegates from German Embassy who are accompanying you. We also welcome our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Talat Ahmed, Registrar, University of Kashmir, Professor Zafar Ahmed Rishi, Deans of various faculties, faculty members, and of course very important dear students who have come from various colleges and our teaching departments of our own university. You can see a hall which accommodates around 3,500 students at a time is full.
Later, the German ambassador interacted with the press, during which he highlighted the various measures taken by government of Germany to facilitate travel of students to Germany for higher education and for job opportunities. We also spoke to the members who accompanied the German ambassador. They said Germany is an ideal place to study and to do research for Kashmiri students. Here is what they said with regard to opportunities and research facilities in Germany.
For students, DAAD is the organization which gives scholarships, but our main flagship program is doing a PhD in Germany. Our scholarships are mainly after master's degree. For PhD or postdocs, there are very few scholarships for doing a master's.
The German Research Foundation is a non-governmental organization, but totally funded by the government, the German government. And we kind of sponsor projects, research projects, from A to Z, starting from anthropology to zoology, which includes humanities, social sciences, performing arts, visual arts, you name it, anything. But the catch is they must have a PhD in the relevant field.
We are promoting a project on behalf of the German Ministry for Economics and Technology and the German Ministry for Labor and Social Affairs. The project concerns itself with a recruitment campaign for highly qualified professionals from science and technology branches.
Asked about qualifying GRE and other exams, Ms. Shikha Sinha had this to say.
When the student, they look for the admission, they have to check with the university they are interested to go in. Most of the universities, they do ask for IELTS or TOEFL. Some do ask for GRE or GMAT, depending on the subjects they wish to go for. But we always recommend students to take up a TOEFL score, because even if not for the university, at the time of visa, the German embassy do require a TOEFL score.
The VClock Training program organized by the Academic Staff College for the College Principals of J&K concluded. The program was held in collaboration with National University of Educational Planning and Administration. The theme of the program was Planning and Management of Higher Education Institutions. Vice Chancellor Professor Talat Ahmed, while speaking on the valedictory function, said that there is a need to develop a mechanism by which colleges and other higher education institutions would excel.
You don't have enough number of teachers to teach your undergraduate studies properly. Okay, most of the college, they have to base on the presence of contractual lecturers. So how you expect a contractual lecturer put all his time and mind to teach rather than looking for a permanent job? Okay, forget about opening more and more postgraduate colleges with no identified teachers really, with the sort of policies that you have of transferring people from one place to the other. We can have lots of PG department and courses as you people have suggested, but where are the teachers?
Registrar Professor Zafar Ahmad Rishi, said the development of colleges is a big issue in higher education.
We need to strongly focus on our undergraduate teaching as well. Now, even if we basically give PG to colleges, things are not going to change significantly. I mean, that 20,000 number, you are not going to bring down basically appreciably. Agreed, you are going to actually still have people going out, isn't it? Only thing is that I wish that you go to the India's best institutions. Agreed, but the bottom line is, the undergraduate teaching somehow has to be very seriously considered. Why it has to be seriously considered? Because from undergraduate they can apply for KAS, civil services, so on and so forth. And then all of them, it is not necessary that they have to come to a university. At university or colleges may not be able to accommodate them, even if we have increase in infrastructure, something like that.
Advisor to Higher Education Department, Jammu and Kashmir Government, Professor Nisar Ali emphasized on restructuring the higher education scenario in the state so as to meet the contemporary demands.
Given the pressing need and acute problems in these states, people of the state have to think, do we really need to restructure our higher education system? That is one part. I put it to public debate. And the second, if you look at the college level, you see the higher education at all India level has undergone a terrible change. I was just watching television in the morning. The cutoff in Delhi University is 100%. What else is left then? If that is the national scenario, I don't say it's a Delhi scenario, but at least many other states have a high quality education right now going on in different fields.
Head, Department of Higher and Professional Education, NUPA, Professor Sudhanshu Bhushan said that those who graduate from colleges should be compatible for the world market in their respective fields.
Youth need to be given counseling pre-admission, post-admission. Both university as well as colleges need to be effective partners in providing effective counseling to these people. And we are saying that it is the responsibility of the college to effectively engage with the school and college educated but unemployed youth. How could they have skill-oriented courses and so on? But of course, university will have to really provide them support that please float 3-4 skill-oriented courses so that 50-100 students per college are trained and made employable.
Director, Academic Staff College, Professor Farooq Fayaz, in his lecture, said that the workshop was intended at developing friendly relationship between the university and the colleges.
The week-long orientation course for college principals was organized by NUPA with the support of Academic Staff College. During all these 6 days, the revered college principals and other members of this deliberation did take part very actively and with full zeal and zest.
That is all for today's episode. Log on to our website emmrckashmir.com to watch all the episodes of the Quest. Send us your suggestions at our email address quest@emmrckashmir.com. Before I take your leave, here are a few words of wisdom. Out of suffering have emerged the strongest souls. The most massive characters are served with scars.